guys, welcome back to my second year of what I got my kids for Christmas. So last year I made this video just on a whim, and it turns out you guys are really interested in ideas for gifts to give kids for Christmas. So I thought I would go ahead today and share what I'm giving my kids for Christmas this year in 2019. I actually have quite a stash of presents that I need to wrap up. So although it's getting a little late in the season, I know there are some of you out there who have not finished your shopping yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you today what I have so I can get everything wrapped up and hidden. So for those of you who aren't that familiar with my family, I have 4 kids. I have an 18-year-old daughter named Hunter. I have a 10-year-old son, Kaden, a 3-year-old daughter, Aren, and a almost 18-month-old son, Rowen. So I'm going to start with Rowen's gifts first. So Rowen this year has been super interested in everything that his older sister, Aren, is doing and watching and playing with. Because of that, he has been introduced to Toy Story, and he has some Buzz Lightyear and Woody pajamas that he loves. So one of his kind of big gifts I'm getting him is this talking Woody doll. I'm a little disappointed it doesn't have the pull tab in the back. That one cost like $80, and I was not paying $80 for an 18-month-old's toy. But I think he'll be happy with this one just because he'll recognize Woody. And then the next gift I am getting for Rowen is this VTech Go-Go Smart Wheels. Last year, and I think it's even in my video from last year, Aren got a Mickey Mouse VTech Go-Go Smart Wheels, and it's this huge, like, she calls it her train set. It's not trains, but it has like a track and the cars drive on it and it makes noises and it lights up, and she loves Mickey Mouse anyway. Well, she and Rowen play with that thing almost every day. So this is just kind of an expansion to go along with that. And I can hook them up together, or I can keep his separate so that he can play on his own. If you can't tell, we are huge VTech fans in this house. VTech just makes some amazing toys. I try to get them things that are gonna keep them active, and this has like a little basketball goal for little kids, and then also a soccer goal. So when it's rainy or cold, he can play inside, maybe while I'm trying to cook dinner, and I think he's gonna have a lot of fun with this. And then for Rowen, I just have a few little things that I think he would like. Everybody knows Baby Shark, and this is a wooden puzzle that makes baby shark sounds. I may regret this, but he'll have fun with it. And then thanks to Frozen 2 coming out, he loves Olaf. And this is one of those little books that makes sounds. I also may regret, but it has a little plush Olaf in there. And Rowen is obsessed with Olaf, so he's gonna have fun with this. Maybe that thing will stop playing in a minute. In the meantime, a Camelback water bottle. My big kids all have water bottles. We try to cut back on plastic in this house, except for some toys. But Rowen is kind of jealous of everyone's water bottles, and he doesn't want to just drink out of a sippy cup. So he's getting his own water bottle. And then everyone gets dental products in their stockings. So he has some Toy Story Woody toothbrushes. The kids are obsessed with brushing their teeth for some reason. It's kind of funny. So next I have Aren. Aren is 3, a little over 3, and of course she is a Frozen girl. So she is getting the Anna and Elsa sister set, the little Frozen doll. They're like Barbie-sized dolls. And I'm not showing you on the video because I am not risking taking this thing out of the box. But she is getting the KidCraft Frozen Castle dollhouse. It's big, wooden, and she can play with her little dolls and any other Barbie dolls in it. That is going to be her big, big, big gift. when she learned Christmas was coming up, she only wanted two things. She wanted a frozen castle and she wanted a doll with Elsa. Eventually she started adding on to her list. She wanted a frozen toothbrush, guess what she's getting, and a frozen book. Again, when her list is so short and simple, I try to make her wishes happen. So, of course, a Frozen 2 book. It also has some stickers in it. And then for her stocking, the Oral-B electric frozen toothbrush. And then just a few other things that I think she's going to like. She is getting this acoustic guitar by Loog. It says for ages 3 and up. She's never played a guitar before, but I think this is gonna be fun. My kids are all very much into music, songs, singing, playing things. So this is just gonna be one other way to introduce some music into this house. And then thanks to big brother and sister, Aren has learned about Harry Potter. And because of that, she is going to get this really soft blanket from Aiden and Ane. You can see they make swaddles that are like really, really soft. This blanket is like super comfy. I kind of want it for myself, but I'm not going to be that mom. On this side, it has some clouds and the golden snitch. And then on the inside, it has stars and lightning bolts. So she has seen Hunter's plush Hedwig, and she thinks the owl is really cool, and she likes the movies. So that's going to come in handy for family movie night when we're snuggled up on the couch watching Harry Potter. And then the last few little things for her. Everybody in this house loves to read. My kids love books. Aren especially loves personalized books. So this I got from Uncommon Goods. It is What Could Aren Be? So it has her name in it, which is really exciting. And then it goes through the alphabet with some different career paths and jobs that she might like when she grows up. And then thanks to Big Brother, she likes jokes. Now she's still a little young for getting some of the punchlines, but we do tell a lot of jokes in this house, and she is learning all about humor. So this Jokes for Very Funny Kids book is for her. You can see it says ages 3 to 7, so she's on the low end of that, but I can tell that she's going to like these jokes. And this one actually has pictures in it to kind of help those little kids understand the jokes a little better. And then the last two things for her, these socks from Q for Quinn come in matches, but they also coordinate. So if you want to mix and match your socks, you can do that. These are really cool. I like Q for Quinn because they give back, and I love supporting brands like that. And then we also have this lip smacker. Of course, it's Frozen themed. This is just gonna go in her stocking. She likes chapstick. All right, moving on to Kaden. So Kaden is 10, he's in 5th grade. This is where shopping can start to get a little difficult, but I think I nailed it this year. So one of Kaden's big gifts this year is this electronic drum pad. It's portable, and he can play the drums. I got this from Wicked Uncle, and it actually already came wrapped, but I wanted to show you guys, so I slipped it out of the wrapping paper. Wicked Uncle has so many gifts, so if you haven't checked it out and you don't know what to buy for a kid and like none of these ideas are working for you, go to wickeduncle.com. They have gifts from like 0 all the way up to teen, sorted by age. You can even sort further by boy and girl if you'd like. And then they have just from like very inexpensive on up to like $100 range of gifts. And they test everything out and make sure that it's a good gift before they put it on their site. And then if you want, you can even have it wrapped. You can have a name tag put on it. They'll handwrite a note for you and send it straight to your little kid recipient if you want, or if it's your own child, it can come to your house already wrapped. You don't have to worry about somebody finding something and seeing it before the big day. But this is what I picked out for Kaden. If I ever struggle, which I basically do every year, I go there and I usually find at least one good gift idea for a kid. It's also perfect for my nieces and nephews who are like in different age ranges, and I never know what to get them, like ever. But this electronic drum pad is gonna be great for Kaden. He actually just started drum lessons this year, and he's been playing on buckets, like 5-gallon buckets with drumsticks. So this is gonna make his drum practice a little more fun and probably sound a little better for all of us. And then to go along with that, one of his stocking stuffers is this drumstick pencil that he can use to do his homework in the afternoons upstairs in his room where I don't have to listen to the tapping. But this also came from Uncommon Goods. Really love shopping there. And then right here, it's already wrapped because I was afraid someone would see it. This is a karaoke machine. I got it from Amazon, and I'm gonna link it below so you can see it, and I'm not unwrapping it for you. Kaiden's just like, I told you, everybody in his family is kind of musical. Not only does he like to play the drums, but he can hear a song once or twice, and like he knows all the lyrics, and he sings along to everything on the radio, even songs that I'm like, is this new? He seems to know the words already. So this is gonna be fun. And yes, I will probably take over and play with it myself sometimes, especially if I've had a glass of wine. That'll make it a little more interesting, but I am hoping that he's gonna like this karaoke machine. And then one of his other kind of big gifts, I think it's big, it's not like a toy, but it's kind of exciting for me. He has a huge collection of Nerf guns, and right now they're just kind of all piled into a basket. He's going to his dad's over Christmas break, and while he's gone, I am going to build him a Nerf armory in the basement. I'm gonna get pegboards and pegs and put up a sign, and then put all of his Nerf guns up on the pegs. So when he comes home, he has this own space, this own corner in the basement for all of his Nerf guns and bullets and things like that. That's gonna be cool for him, I think, because, I mean, what kid doesn't want an armory for all of his guns? But then it's kind of also a gift for me because then he has no excuse for leaving his guns lying around because he has a space to put everything. Win-win. And then the last few things for him, we have this dose game. So if you're familiar with Uno, this is similar. Kaden loves to play family games. We haven't done family game night in a while, but I think that's gonna come up again, and this is something new that we can play over the holidays. And then again, with the jokes, this is one for him. This is actually a pretty thick joke book, lots of jokes, lots of different kinds of jokes. He's always coming up with new fun jokes to tell us. So this is going to give him just lots more content to keep us laughing. Okay. Now on to the teenager. So Hunter right now, she's 18. She is in college, but she's actually going to be leaving after this first semester to come back home. She's changing her plans, which is fine with me. But I have some good gifts for her. So Hunter is actually really into BTS. If you don't know about BTS, they are a Korean pop band, K-pop, and they're kind of a big deal all over the world. So this is just a coloring book, you know, kind of an anti-stress activity, something mindless she can do in her downtime. And then just for fun, I also got her these kind of horrible BTS socks, kind of a funny gift. And then from Uncommon Goods, I also got this trivia game called I Should Have Known That, a trivia game about all the things she should know. We like to play, like I said, family games, and while this can be a game, it can also just be something kind of fun to fill the time, like in the afternoons when we're bored or starting to get dinner together. We can pull out a couple of these cards and just have some laughs together. And Hunter is not a Visco girl by any means, but I got her these really pretty silk scrunchies. You can see they're black and white. I have some for myself because I just like ponytails, and scrunchies are comfortable. Silk is actually really good for your hair. And she has been living with a pixie cut that she's trying to grow out. And she is pretty soon going to get into that awkward hair stage. And hopefully these will help her style her hair or do something with it while she's growing it out. And until then, they're kind of fun to wear on your wrist as an accessory. And this she has seen, but she doesn't know that it's actually hers. So I have these Bebo Botanical lip glosses that I told her were for my mom's gift guide, and they were, but they're actually gonna go into her stocking. And then she's also getting this Mondo Glitterati, let me open it up, hair serum. So it is a smooth shine kind of thing that you put in your hair. And I don't know if you can see here, but it has sort of a glittery sheen to it. So hair product, add some sparkle, feeling a little girly. And then the last thing I have here is this wrist locker. So Hunter likes to run. She runs in the neighborhood when we're here, but if she ever wants to go somewhere and run, like on a trail, this is good for her to put on her wrist, slip her ID, her car keys inside. It's a lot more comfortable than running with a fanny pack or like something around your waist. I've done that and it tends to shift up and down. This she can keep on her arm and keep her valuables safe and not have to worry about losing her keys in the woods. And then Hunter actually has one more gift that's too big for me to put under the tree. It's not a car, but I'm not gonna tell what it is on the video because she knows about YouTube and she knows I make YouTube videos and I don't want to spoil the surprise. So I'm not gonna tell what it is, but it is a really big gift. And I'd love to see if you can guess what it is. So drop a comment below if you think you know, and I'll let you know if you're close. So I think that's it for what my kids are getting for Christmas. I'm probably gonna get a couple little stocking stuffers, maybe some chocolates or whatever. The two big kids do not have regular toothbrushes. They actually have Quip toothbrushes. So they are going to get some toothbrush heads for their Quips in their stockings. I think I'm pretty much set. I know they're gonna get lots of other things from aunts and uncles and grandparents, so I try not to go too overboard, but I think they have a good haul so far this year. So let me know what you think. Drop a comment below if you see something that you think is a great gift. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe so you can get more updates, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.